chosen ones, empaths, genuine souls out there. There's a sinister motive behind why this narcissist discards you so brutally. A very, very sinister motive. And it's to keep you completely bound, where you can't get over them. And they do this without giving you the closure. They don't give you the closure. They don't give you the tools you need to heal. And that's why healing needs to come from within. They honestly, like I've said in a recent video as well, they would actually rather that you just move on quickly after the relationship. Because they know that there's so many narcissists out there and your heart's only going to yearn for them. So they discard you very badly in a horrible way. None of you deserve the way they discarded you or ended the relationship with you. None of you deserve that at all. But they did do it. That's what we have to look at. They did do it. And it is an agenda, it is a motive to keep you stuck, to keep you confined. And they will even... This is why ghosting is such a popular thing these days. Ghosting. Terrible thing to do to someone. Terrible thing to do to someone. Silent treatment and ghosting. Horrible thing to do to someone. But they do it. And this is why you have to start to dissect things and extract things in the way it really is. Because when someone does something like ghost you or gives you silent treatment or discards you in a brutal possible way, you start to look within and you start to see fault within inside yourself. When really it's very clear that people that do this type of behavior like they done to you, there's something wrong with them. There's not anything wrong with you. It's not something you did or you didn't do. The narcissist had an agenda to discard you. The agenda could be because they wanted to get control over you. Many of them knowing that they've destroyed someone's life and left someone yearning for them, that gives them an incredible rush, an incredible amount of supply. Them knowing that you're stuck somewhere, wanting them and desiring them back. And that's why I say, even if you still do desire the narcissist back, or you still want them back, it's got to become your mission to process through that pain and emerge brighter and stronger and at the point of indifference where you don't want them back. And this is what you've got to get to that place, because the narcissist wants to keep you stuck. Don't play into their hands. Don't play into the narcissist's hands and be stuck in the same place. Okay? There's things that I've seen recently. I think it was in the comments section. And I've basically, things like, it's not just looking on their social media. It can be looking on things you've got shared accounts of, or shared banking accounts, and following a trail of what they're doing. They deliberately leave these things in place for you. Okay? I heard of someone that their phone was hacked, and the narcissist discarded them, wasn't speaking to them, and the person felt an obligation towards the phone. I know you might laugh, or you might find it funny, but they felt a sense of communication through that phone. And the narcissist would do things on their phone, move things around, change the screensaver. So there was almost having a communication through a device. You see, and this kept the victim of narcissistic abuse that I spoke to bound. It kept them stuck by them looking on the phone. You see, and I encourage them to get a new phone and things like that. And that's why I'm saying now, to be honest, for you all to get a new phone. After a discard's happened, after a reverse discard's happened, get a new phone because of the hacking. but also change your number, start fresh. Don't give them access to you. Block them on social media. Come off social media for a little while if you have to. If they're bombarding you, doing all this stuff, provoking you with fake profiles and doing all this weird stuff, this is what often occurs and keeps you stuck as well. So I'm not just saying it's just you. I understand that narcissists do manipulation tactics to keep you stuck there. But you've all got to fight through. And you know what I've got the trust in? If you will overcome this discard, and you will see how much it's better to be discarded or reverse discarded by a narcissist. It's better to be that way, because it totally cuts the contact and you start to accept it's over, and you get stronger and stronger by you accepting it as a discard. Whereas when a lot of people cut the narcissist off, they might feel guilty, they might feel remorseful. With a discard, that's why you've got to work on never accepting them back, because I've seen it many times in the comments section as well. People have said, they've heard me say, I can't remember who commented this the other day, I read it. They've heard me say that the narcissist will contact you again, or the narcissist will hoover at some point. They take even decades. They saw me say that, and the person thought, yeah, right. And then it happened to them. And please, none of you wait on this hoover that comes. But I'm telling you, they do something. It could be a fake profile. It could be a phone call. And then not speaking. It could be something. And you'll know it's them. It could be something like as small as that, even though that is big. Like them doing that is very meaningful. It signifies a lot, them actually doing that. You see, it really does signify a lot. So, just understand that they had this agenda and motive to discard you brutally, to keep you stuck, to just keep you stuck. And you're going to go through the process naturally, and I believe that all of you will get to the place that you need to be. But like I went a bit off track, but you need to remember the thing about not talking to them, not trying to meet them. If you do those two things and you get on with your life, I believe that you've got the tools that you need to become the best version of yourself. And you'll look back on this version that was involved with a narcissist, and you'll see how much you've grown wiser, stronger, and everything like that. I promise you'll get to a better place. Those dark days don't last forever. So anyway, I'll be back to another video soon. Peace.